Touchdown, Jets. Good looking.
Long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
The kick is good.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Ladd McConkey to return. Herbert now on first down. That's complete. It's Ladd McConkey. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
And the Chargers, first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Herbert. That's into the hands of Harris. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down. Herbert to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Jets are going to get the football back as time runs out in the third quarter. We are through one. 21-0 is our score. More from MetLife Stadium after this. The Jets have it here to start quarter number 2 as they are set to start the drive with first and 10. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6.
Have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And they will finally drag him down at the Chargers' 20-yard line. A big-time run there by Hall. 31 yards.
If you have a shot to bring him down early, you just can't miss, Mike. Not against a runner like this. If he slips that first tackle, you can see how much more he can add to a run.
They'll look to throw. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And the Jets are going to have it first and goal. He'll take this down to about the 3.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Timberwolves.
Hall trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
The thing that stands out to me about this defense, Mike, is they just make you earn everything. They don't concede any downs. You see it here on this last play. Great job here. No gain. Forced third down.
Once more from the 2. Third and goal.
Come on. Set, go.
They'll try to run with Hall. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Breece Hall. Touchdown, Jets. 2 more touchdowns for him here. Now 19 for the year. This defense continuing to give up points Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They motion the slot man left. On first down, Herbert. Thrown right side, but incomplete. Glad McConkey the one he was looking for. And it'll be second down. Harris, the man in motion. Herbert to throw on second down. Going left side, complete to Harris. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this due off the line. The defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on third down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of third down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
35-yard line.
We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Let's go.
Now they'll set up to throw. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Take go.
They'll try to run for it with Hall. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controls the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
That's just a great job defensively, Mike. Here's a chance they have to get off the field. They sell out for the run. They know it's coming, and they're able to force a 4th down.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Hut, hut.
They'll try to run. He's going to have the Jets first down. Good work there. 4th and 1. They pick up 7 and pick up a new set of downs.
48-yard line.
Yeah, sometimes these coaches want to overthink it. They want to dial up these super tricky plays and try to outthink themselves sometimes. And you find yourself here on 4th and real short. Something easy, something your guys have repped a million times. Win the battle up front and pick up a fresh set of downs.
That's caught by Smith on the right side. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
14 yards.
Give them 14 on that one. And the Jets have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. He'll go right back to Smith. They hook up again. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. Hey, see the ball, see the ball, see the ball. Let's go.
They'll look to throw here on first down. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Cam Hart. And the Chargers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Set. 380. Good hunt. Set.
From the gun, it's Herbert. Rolling right. Now he'll run. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Throwing now is Herbert. Now a shot here, deep middle. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. On the return, it is Tyrone Tracy. He's to midfield. They're going to be set up with a short.
You spend the entire break talking about getting off to a good start in the third quarter. Let's get a stop and get the ball back to our offense. And bang, this happens. A heck of a return to start this third quarter.
And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. A big one there to start the second half. 37 yards. Now this looks like a design run. He will do it himself. He's in. Touchdown, New York. His second touchdown of the afternoon. No problem there on the extra point. And the Jets stretch out this lead even more. It is now 35-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good hunt. Lion, lion, lion. Ready.
Now Herbert forced out wide. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Set.
Quick throw there on the RPO is broken up. And no time to get the separation there. And the incompletion is going to bring up third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Throwing is Herbert on third down. And that is incomplete. Marion Hampton was the intended receiver. And now it's fourth down.
And another wasted drive here, Mike, and they start to add up. And coming out of halftime, you would think that they would make some adjustments to try to get some points on the scoreboard, but so far, looks like much of the same.
Kappa. Hey, Ram. Hey, Kappa. Set.
Here we go on fourth down with Herbert.
Yeah, in this game, Mike, it's just gotten away from them here in the third quarter. They're pretty much forced every possession. They're going to have to go for it and really press the issue, and I'm not even sure if that's going to be enough to get them back into this one.
A carry here for Tracy. The ball comes out. And this is recovered by the Chargers.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
Man in motion, heading left. Quick throw on the RPO to Harris. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Second and 6 at the 15-yard
To throw is Herbert. With middle, he'll get it complete to McConkey. And he's going to have this one up near the 28.
15 yards on the play. And the Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 28.
Herbert now on first down. Headed left, buying time. That one late over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Sauce Gardner. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
First and 10.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
13 yards on the
Pick up
play.
there of 13. Good for a Jets first down.
First and 10.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Moving outside the pocket. Now he's just going to flip this forward.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Back to the air once more on second down. And he's in. Arian Smith. Touchdown, New York. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard
The
line.
Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
first and 10, here's Herbert. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Kader Kohou. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Intercepted. The Jets take over first and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Now a run on first down. And he'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
27-yard line.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Catch made right side by Wilson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 11 yards on the connection there. And the Jets have a first down. On the option, here's Hall. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with first and goal.
A huge advantage to red zone offense is the ability to run the ball. In this case, I thought he was going to score. Takes it all the way down inside the 2. Sets up first and goal.
That is caught to the goal line and in. Touchdown, Jets. Point after, coming up here. The kick is good. And the Jets continue to bring the hammer down. It is now 40-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll get him out of bounds, but a good return to the 30. Herbert now on first down. Left side, he's got Njoku. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Herbert. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
That was a great...
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That's into the hands of Harris. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
3-yard gain on the play. Brings up third down.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Third and a long way to go.
Ready.
Shotgun now for Herbert. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. That is rare. You don't see 3rd and 17 converted all that often. First down.
First down.
Set.
A gain of 19 yards.
Herbert to throw.
First down, Chargers.
The left side. Catch made by McConkey. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
14 more yards. That's another Chargers first down.
Herbert to the air again. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
And it just seems like anytime this offense has gotten anything positive going, it's been this pass rush that has immediately shut it down. And this has been a clinic tape in how you rush the passer. And I promise you, they want to finish this thing out here with a shutout.
That's caught. It's Lambert Smith. Second time they've connected on this drive. 19 yards out of this one.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week. This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think like they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
It is brought in the end zone. Pat McConkey. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. This will pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Tracy now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
It's a gain of 20.
Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
And that throw just seems like the cherry on top of what has been an incredible day for this quarterback. And I wouldn't be surprised here late if we get to see the backup after this drive. And there's one guy in the stadium that has earned the right to stand on the sideline and relax. It's this quarterback.
They'll set up the screen to Hall. On the move, past the 40. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That is catch number 60 for the season.
First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
He'll drop to throw. Out wide, here's Smith. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
Viking 18. Let's go.
They'll run. This is Hall.
he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute left in this one. Only need a yard, and it's fourth down. They'll try it now with Bigsby. He works free, right side. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. The extra point is up and through. And the Jets stretch things out even further.
Chargers 7.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From the gun, it's Herbert. He'll find his man, Lambert Smith. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds after a gain of only a couple.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet in bounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Herbert gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
They'll go for it. It's Herbert. That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. And he's going to have the 1st down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on 4th down.
It's a gain of 3. And the Chargers.
Motion man is Harris. Slot man in motion left.
5-9, 5-9. Hey, Ray. Set.
Herbert to the air again. He's going to let this one go deep. And this will be incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
This one finds McConkey. A big play there on 2nd down, but we do have a flag on the field. And that's in an area where usually this play gets erased. Again, they'll throw with Herbert. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Jets take over 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Here we go. Cowboy 80. Check go.
Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So this one in the win column for the Jets. It was a game played in a driving rainstorm, but they would not let the field or the conditions deter them in any way. They're going to come away from here with a well-earned victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Jets as we say goodbye from MetLife Stadium.